Hoot hoot, everybody! Hoot hoot! Oh, no music? That's better. I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, and welcome back to another handcam stream. Now, the focus might be a little bit unfocused because we're meant to be up a little bit closer, yeah. So, yeah, give me just a mo. I'll zoom it in a bit. Welcome everybody. Fruits, yeah, I got some strawberries. They're really red in the camera. Some nice strawberries. And some plums from the plum tree from the garden. I picked these a while back. I got so many plums. This year, so nice. So yeah, I have some fruits because that's appropriate. I don't have any tea because it's really warm. Hot, hot, everybody. Hot, hot. Hot, hot in chat. Get a hot, hot back. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Using the natural gloves, you get a really nice skin tight up. Oh, okay. It's warm and it's humid, as you can see. Veins are showing. Well, hot, hot. Hot, hot, everybody. Hot, hot. Who is here? Who is here? There's already a lot of hot hots. Yeah, you guys know what to do with those. Frost. Hello, Frost. Please, bring some of it. Bring some frost in here. Nyajime. Hope you're feeling better. Welcome. Lapis. Hello. Natsu. Hello, hello. Ichigo. Hello. Chum. Welcome. Juno. Welcome. Nando. Welcome, welcome. Fua. Oh, my voice. Fua. Hello, hello. Neko, hi. Jasumi, hello, hello. Hot, hot, everybody. Hot, hot. Doing a lot better today, thanks. Good, good. I'm happy to hear it. So yeah, I'm wearing my nitrile gloves because we're gonna be working on the little book nook. This is just for decorations. They don't have to. Oh, I actually forgot to put out the actual building mat thing, but regardless, how are you guys? How are you doing? I'm pretty excited about this week. I'm gonna start off with a strawberry. Say ah. Yum. Ah. Throws it. Just had a great sorbet inside an orange. I love those. I haven't had those in a while, but they have like an orange, right? And they kind of chop off the top and then they just empty out the orange, right? And they have ice cream in there, like a sorbet or just like... I had like orange ice cream in an orange. It was so nice. Such a hassle to make it yourself. But hi, Miri, welcome. But oh my gosh. I'm definitely one that eats with the eyes as well. The presentation when it's served, you know. They sold it at the grocery store. Oh my gosh. Hands up, this is a strawberry. A strawberry. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I have a strawberry of my own. Mexican standoff with strawberries. Yeah, let's see how the plums are doing. Is this gonna wreck my desk? No, there you go. So ripe, look at that, look at that. Dang. It's really good. Working your challenge entry? Okay, good luck, good luck. Yeah, challenge is coming up soon. Next week is gonna be the deadline and the feature stream, the feature weekend. So yeah, get your entries in. As for this week, I'm gonna be working on this. Probably a shorter stream today, honestly, because it's really warm. At least it's cooling off a little bit. I've already opened the windows. I feel like there's some nice breeze coming in, so all good. Wednesday we're gonna play Star Fox. I'm gonna be dressed as Star Fox, and we're gonna play Star Fox. That's gonna be really fun. I haven't played that game in a hoot minute. So yeah, watch me be terrible at it, or I don't know. We'll beat a route, even if it's easy route. We'll see. It's gonna be fun though, either way. Starhelm Vanderfox. I'm Star Owl. Can't let you do that, Star Owl. And then Friday is for members only. I'm gonna do another hand cam. It's an exclusive hand cam this week. Well, it's gonna be a Tinker hand cam because last hand cam I was showing you guys some of my treasures, my retro treasures, right? Retro game treasures. There were two I didn't have here. One doesn't count as a retro game yet, but here we go. One of my treasures is this thing. A good old PS Vita. Man, it's a magnet for fingerprints, this thing. Oh, yeah, here you go. PS Vita 1000. This one is modded actually. I've opened it up. I've done all the modding that I wanted on it. It's set up and it's ready. It's ready for Wednesday because it's got a Moonlight, as it's called, Moonlight server connection to my Magic Mirror. So it'll wake it. If my computer's off, I can use my Vita to just wake my computer and connect to it and play Fields of Mystery. And play Fields of Mystery on it. And then I can just turn it off as well. So it's not on all day, all the time. So yeah, that is ready, all good. I've set it up to have like the shoulder buttons on the screens as well, so I have like trigger buttons because the PS Vita doesn't click in on its joysticks. Now, as for the other things, on Friday, the members are gonna see me tear this apart. This is my this here is my my Switch with the case that I use for it. This is my my Pretendo Switch, my plumber company Switch, and I've already modded this, as you can see. I have already modded the Joy-Cons like this. The shell, this one, it's a little mismatched. It's a little mismatched because the shell is NES and the Joy-Cons are SNES, but regardless. These are the mods I wanted to get a shell swap. This was the most fun one that I saw because it has a D-pad, and that's what I was after. But it's clicky, just like every other Switch thing. You can't hear it, but it does the all this stuff, right? I don't care for it. Sometimes I'm playing and I just hear it over the game. It bothers me. And there I'm looking up other Joy-Cons, alternative Joy-Cons, and they all make the Switch about this wide. You know? Just making them about this wide. And I'm like, hold on. I already have two alternatives for that if I cared about it. One is a really comfortable grip. It's not very portable. It doesn't really fit in my cases. One is already this one. Why do they make it that wide? Because of the extra grip and ergonomic grips and stuff like that. But basically, this one makes the Switch slightly wider, but it just has the grips in the back. It's the most comfortable because the grips kind of go in, follow the shape of the Switch. Also very lightweight. This one is a little bit wider, as you can see in the back. It makes the Switch really wide. It's really comfortable to play with, but you know, it can't connect to the dock properly. It's all kinds of some kinds of stuff that makes it a little bit of a thing. So the other thing I have, which is mainly for playing on with a tablet and stuff like that, is one of these things that also connects to the Switch if I wanted to. But this is extreme. Like, I already have these things. I don't want to. I like the Switch for being small, portable. This makes it chunky. This makes it draggable, if anything, you know? Basically just connects on the Bluetooth. I'm just going to put it like this because of the reflections, and Makes it pretty chunky as well. But again, this is also noisy. This is hollow. This is like Xbox controller. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mod these to be less clicky. The PS Vita already went through it. It is less clicky. I love it now. But I wanna fix these as well. And since we're already opening them, I'm gonna do another thing, which is I'm gonna replace the Joy-Cons, the analog sticks, with these. These are Hall effect Joy-Cons, which means these do not drift ever. They are magnetic. So I will replace the Joy-Cons and future-proof these to not ever drift. For that, I'm gonna need to tear down the whole thing. I'm gonna start with the right one and then do the left one. I think the right one is the trickiest one because it has the amiibo reader, right? So members of the channel are gonna get to see the full teardown. I'm gonna be sweating bullets probably. But yeah, you'll see this full teardown of these. I've done it about 5 times with different ones. I already fixed someone else's, so I know my way around it. But there are these little switches and flips and stuff like that I can actually... Yeah, there are some hazards involved. But if I manage, then I'm gonna have it future-proofed. And it's gonna be good. So yeah, that's happening for members. And then Saturday, I'm going back to RT Taxi. I caught up with the RT Taxi, so... Sweating because of the difficulty or the heat? Well, it's not going to be as warm on Friday. More so the fact that there are small little levers and switches that are very sensitive. Look, let me show you. Here we go. This is the motherboard of a Joy-Con. May as well bring you the guys closer to where we're going to be working anyway. See all these little flips and switches and levers? All these little ribbon cable holders. Ribbon cable goes in, this needs to click. This one's already broken. This one already came off. Can't use this one anymore. I have it for spare parts. I may be able to fix it with some hot glue or something to just secure it in place, but I just have it for spare parts. It was a learning experience. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Basically, it is. How does this one go again? Like so, I suppose. Like this. So yeah, we're gonna silence it. How am I gonna do it? We'll see. You will see on Friday. It is quite simple. It just takes patience, and like with every other electronic thing, no force needed. If it doesn't wanna work, then you're doing something wrong. Hello, Ciel. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, that is awaiting the members. For now, we're gonna go back to the book nook. So for that, I have this. I am actually very, very excited for this week. Star Fox, it's been a while. I've been wanting to mod my Joy-Cons and then kind of like finally be done with my Switch. It's just the one little thing that's been missing for me to really enjoy it. And I'm thinking that because Nintendo is cutting support for the and it's not cutting support for the Switch, but they've completely beyond like, okay, you know what, Switch 2 from now on, yeah. And a lot of websites do the whole thing where like it's coming out for the Nintendo Switch, and they all just mean Switch 2, but no one bothers to make the distinction. So yeah, I just wanna have my Switch good and ready and running. I've already changed the battery in it. It's like a V1, like a first release kind of Switch. So what are we doing today? I'm gonna work on my book nook, and I'm eating these plums that I got from my plum tree. Welcome, Alice. So some tools. We are gonna make little books. We've already made a couple of small books, see? Oh, sorry for the... Kinda... probably... There you go. Mini books, yeah, see here? It's a tiny little book. It's a teeny tiny little book. Well, these are gonna go into a bookshelf that we're gonna work on. So what we're gonna do now is gonna do placeholder books, which are just gonna be glued on these little squares. We have some scrolls as well, some cute little scrolls. See these? Yeah, these are all gonna go into the bookshelf. Hello, Jeans Lover. Oh, so nice. Welcome back. Yeah, this place is always here. You know, this place is always here. For whenever you want to come back or find your way back. Not all who wander are hoot. Let's see, we got some... Oh, you guys remember that thing I told you about last stream when I was doing the Artsy Taxi? About, you know, do an exercise in your sketchbook and just say like an expression and have you and a friend join you and draw what that expression would look like to you? I mentioned that during my Artsy Taxi about work, like practicing expressions and stuff, right? Yeah. Well, here is a sheet of paper of me doing just that. Smile, shocked, annoyed, smug, hungry, pretty please. Oh shoot! I forgot my pin. Spaced out, might win the lottery. Won the lottery or lost the lottery. It's really fun to do, and it's really exciting to see what the other person will draw too. So here's an example of what that might look like. It's just really silly doodles, but you know. Smug face, yeah, you know I'm good at doing a smug face. You guys got the emote and everything. So here are the books. We got, oh, this is gonna be like a wallpaper, and we got a carpet. It's gonna be a really pretty one. Yeah, exactly. So you guys know I'm good for it. This is what we're working on, and we're actually kind of starting with just a bookshelf here. If we get enough books done, we'll actually be building the bookcase that it goes into. See? This here. This one right here. That's what we're working towards. This one right here. So right now I'm working on these books here. And there's plenty of more books to go. You gotta make piles of books like this, see? And then they go on the bookcase. Do we glue them on there? Surely. It doesn't say that we should, but oh my gosh, how are they gonna stay there? Hi JZ, welcome. Hi Kiarian. Oh, we actually have some other ornaments and stuff there too. It does say to glue this in place, so yeah, we'll get there. That's really cool. Okay, so last time I left off doing these three. I don't think I got to any of these black tomes or the red one or any of the others, so we're gonna have a look at those, okay? Let me get a little bit out of the way. Gloomy, you get over here. Here we go. Okay. Let's give it a go. So we had 3 of these. Let's change the music as well. Something a little bit more tinkery, a little bit more. Let's just go with. What should we go for? No, I want something calmer. Gonna go super fast. No, actually no. Call me Vanessa, that's my name. Alright, I can't promise I'll remember. I'll try to remember for now, for this stream, but in the future, I only see the username, sadly, but either way, if you also have the option, if you use Discord, to join the Discord.
We have a Plumie community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
And here we go. 2-6. I should leave the thing that says 2-6 here. And we need 2. We're gonna use all of these. This is serious business. Gonna take a while. Probably gonna be the rest of the year, this kind of thing. 2. Crochet, welcome. It's really nice to have some Plumies find their way back. If you're able to, I would really appreciate it if you liked the stream, both for good luck for me and for other people to maybe also find their way here. How are you? Doing pretty good, bit warm. It's I wouldn't call it a heat wave, but it's a warm day. At least the winds are cooling it off now. Thank you, +1, appreciate it. Kansha suru yo. Trying my best to see here. You might see plenty on your end because I've cranked up the lighting conditions, but it's not very clear for me. I'm a little worried about the Tinker stream because I might just zoom in the camera quite a lot because I really need to be able to see. You watch Odyssey. Okay, that's really cool. I'm curious. I'm very curious about the movie. It was very long, wasn't it? Might have to wait until it comes out somewhere and watch it in parts. No, I can't pick it up. Yeah, I'm sure we'll manage the whole Joy-Con thing. Okay. I think it's just enough that we do it like this. I feel like I should eat my fruits. Whoa. Before I get my hands completely full of glue. Glue adds flavor, sure. But it ruins my antioxidants from my strawberries. Ah, there you go. So yeah, working on this little book nook. It's really nice for just some chatting. How was your weekend, everybody? You had a good weekend? Don't get yourself into any sticky situation. Oh, I wouldn't. You know me. Teeny tiny book. Yeah. Cute little book. I just went and bought some extra glue in case, because, you know, this uses a lot of glue. Might be enough what we have, but we'll see. And I found, or I looked it up, and it was recommended to get some tacky glue. And I was like, tacky, I've heard that word. When, you know, say something looks a bit tacky, is that where it's from? From like hobby glue? That it's just been kind of tacky glued together or something? Hi, Akane. You know me, English third language. Sometimes I really like finding these connections to the different sayings and the slangs. Went to a cosplay picnic this weekend. It was lovely. Man, I gotta think. First thought, people in cosplay having a picnic. But then my mind just took that and scrambled it into, you know, people bringing cosplays to the picnic, like not wearing them. It's just kind of like in this picnic basket. Oh, it's you know, I don't know, it's that character. Serving cosplays on plates, you know. Sounds great though. Two black books, one red book. Better believe it's red. Put the Vil back in the basket, yeah. You're nothing if not serving in cosplay. That's very true. That is very true. Imagine dressing up for the occasion, you know? When they don't bring a when they don't bring Vegeta, what is it, like, the spring rolls? But they actually bring Vegeta. I swear there are, like, spring rolls with the brand Vegeta. I was like, imagine dressing up for the occasion. By the way, let me just reach over here and just grab a little something. Ah, no, nothing to see there. All right, I'll bite, literally. What is your favorite thing to bring to a picnic? What is your go-to? If you're asked, you're like invited to a picnic, you can bring your own little thing. What would you bring? Hello, Dango. Taki originally referred to horses that were poorly bred. I had to look it up, or I'd be thinking about it all night. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, CL. Scones. Scones. Not bad, not bad. You brought go boards? They were all like, let's go. And you were like, oh, really? Really? Let me get my things. Vegetarian wraps with hummus. Hummus! Hummus. Scones, plumies. Plumies. Okay. To eat. Grape and cheese sticks, and or snack veggies and hummus. Hummus, another hummus. A picnic blanket. Grape and cheese sticks, sandwiches and picnics go hand in hand for me. Sandwiches, yeah, I agree. Sandwiches are pretty nice. Depends on if we're talking bringing a grill or something, then I would probably make like a spits. What are they called? The with some veggies and then put it on like this kind of quick one-time like disposable grill. Otherwise, I already told you guys about the hot dog thing. No, that was actually on members only stream. Okay, well, a pretty easy thing to bring warm to a picnic without having necessarily anything to warm it up with is if you have a small thermos, like, you know, like a liter or something like a thermos, you could pre-boil sausages. You know, because you can either grill or boil them. At least that's a Swedish way of doing it. And we're talking like pork sausages, but just any sausages work too. I have done this with some vegan version as well. Then in that thermos, you make sure to not get like thick chorizo ones or something, because they will just fill it up. You just kind of like put them in the thermos with hot water, so they stay warm that way, you know. And then you just bring the buns. You just bring the you know, kind of hot dog buns, and you get warm sausages for the hot dogs. That works pretty good. That's a nice one. Making the picnic a cookout. Nice. Yeah, no, it's I like to bring like a disposable little grill to picnic, and then kind of make some food there. I'd probably make my own potato salad if given the option, but you know, it's all really easy to put it together from the store as well. Otherwise, there's some green. Are these 2.5? 2.5. Okay, 2.5. Two of them. Yeah. I had some iced coffee and it's hitting right now because my hand is very unsteady. Why did that remind me of you to camp? Because it probably would be a camping thing, honestly. I can't help but think though about that silly Goofy's movie thing. If you guys have seen the Goofy movie, where he just kind of heats up some alphabet soup with the cigarette lighter in the car. Never done that, by the way. I don't think it works, but you know. Camp cooking, yeah, that works. I know how to make a makeshift little I know how to make a makeshift little alcohol boiler cooker thing, stove, alcohol stove. Basically, if you have a little tin of like Lola, hello. Speaking of sausages, I'm not a nobody, I'm a wiener. Hi Lola, welcome. I haven't seen that movie in ages. I really I remember liking it. The music in the movie is pretty fun. Sorry you have to put up with that every time, Lola. Yeah, there's not been a lot of Shark Tale ever since I couldn't see people's names anymore. Otherwise I see Lola and I just think of Shark's Tale. No, Lola, no. I am not a nobody. I'm a winner. But yeah, Goofy movie. I really like the songs in it, I remember. When I was an owlet and saw it. And honestly, I only recently saw it in English. Shark Tale, one of my top 10 films. Hey, yo! Ernie, you made a joke. Good one, man. Respect. But yeah, in Goofy movie, Goofy and his son Max, they get stuck in a bit of a camping incident, right? So they can't leave the car, and they manage to get a hold of a little tin can of alphabet soup, just like normal soup. So Goofy kind of uses the cigar lighter and then puts the can on top to heat it up with it. It could probably work. It could take a while, but it could probably work. And then when he's done, he just uses the two really big teeth that he has and just kind of bites it at the top, like, yeah. It's a sweet little moment. It's a sweet little moment in the movie. The perfect cast. That one still makes my teeth hurt. You will wear down your enamel. It's a survival situation. One time, you know, one time is all right. But no, otherwise don't. Don't. right, first batch of books. No, it's not. They're not even done. Dang it. What is that one? 2-2? 2-2. Princess 2-2. 2-2. R2D2. I can't do it that. No, Lola, don't go. I'm kidding. Take care, Lola. Thank you for dropping by. Yes. Okay, this one is the last of the first batch. Then we have a ton more. Take care, Fua. Thanks for dropping by too. Have a nice one. We are the Vilhelm Vanderbos channel. It's a place where you'll suddenly get reminded of some childhood animations. That's why it's a library. Hi, Squidgy. We were just talking about Shark's Tale, and then a shark. It's a shark shroom. How you doing? We got tiny little books. There are some that are open too. See? They're cute. They're about. This is probably like a big grimoire for you, Squidgy. Here you go. Like, we'll do like a. Here you go, Squeegee, take this. And then Squeegee, on the other hand, just kind of like, oh, wow. Oh, it's a really big one. Oh, my goodness. He starts like looking at it and then passes it back. And then I go like, thank you. Thank you. Silly, silly. This is from my garden. A nice plum. It's very ripe and very tasty, very sweet, very juicy. See? Good stuff. Okay, fruit is gone. Time to do some more books. We got a bunch of them, look here. I've done about the first page. I've done these books and these scrolls. And I made this part. We're gonna make these. And then we get to build this. A bookcase that I wish existed because I love it. Basically, Squeegee, we're building a library that you can visit later. It's about Squeegee sized, I think. Ish. Gold, 121. Which one is 121? Here? One. We have some art as well, which I am very tempted to replace. But I don't know how well I can replace it. If it just goes on the wall, then I'm very tempted to just kind of pick some. Especially there was one that Lisk drew some like the Plumie Lisa and the Plumie with the pearl earrings. So those would be really good on the wall. I feel personally. So maybe we can replace them. We'll see. Okay, so we need 121, 121, and then 823. Honestly, I think I'll just use this. I'll just use the X-Acto blade. Probably this one. Yeah, customizing it would be really fun, I feel. Wow. 121 with 3 of these already. Okay, that's a whole row. That's fine. We'll grab these. Oh, gotta be careful. There's nothing below that might damage. 3 of these. They're kind of shaped a bit wonky, but you know what? I'll do this then. Don't need to be very exact though. I just need to cut them out, and then I'll use the sister for the more precise stuff. Wait. If you're a member of the channel, I'll have a special hand cam this week where I will tear open my Joy-Cons. Yeah, I'm gonna be modding my Joy-Cons. I've already done a couple of modding on them, and that's my Nintendo Switch controllers. If you didn't catch that, where did Switch go? There it is. These. I already case modded them. I already swapped the shell on them, but I still find them very clicky. Click, right? And then this one with the extra tunka with the resonance inside. So it's not gonna be very pretty, but it's gonna be functional. I've already done it on my PS Vita. I'm gonna get them less clicky, less wobbly, less clicky. Just gonna be less hollow, clicky, and it's gonna work. I'm also gonna replace these analogs. They don't have stick drift, but I don't want them to get stick drift because they are V1s, or they are like original parts, and Nintendo Switch stuff tend to stick drift at some point, right? So I'm gonna replace them with Hall Effect joysticks and analog, so to say. We're gonna be starting, I don't know which one we start with, probably the either of them, and we're gonna get rid of some of the clickiness of it and replace the Joy-Cons, the little analogs. It's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to it, mainly because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I figured, you know what, maybe it'll be fun to watch. You know what these books remind me of? The Paper Blanks journals. I have one right here, this one here. They're very decorative. They're kind of expensive for what they are too, but they're so pretty. A random fact out of nowhere, there's only a single scissor factory in Portugal. It doesn't quite cut it, does it? Well, the Moleskine are they the same brand? Because the Paper Blanks are the own ones. I know the Moleskine ones otherwise are also another brand. What? What? I thought I was being clever. That's so tough audience. Man, I taught the Plumies my grading system for puns, and now I'm being subject of it. Oh, wait a minute. Are these bigger? They're bigger. That's why. I was like, why don't they just show them together? But they are bigger books. Okay. Let me put these away for now then. Oh. That means we have to open the box. How's it here? Yeah, there are bigger shaped ones. Look. Kijken. These. So we need 3, 3. Makes 12. Okay. Hmm. 3, 3. How could they? How could they do this to me? Oh, leaving it. I know, I'll just take that one too. It's fine. Wow, okay. So that was the difference with them, huh? Might not wanna wear down this tip because I really like this one. Could use another one for this. This looks like a spearhead. Like something out of Dynasty Warriors or something. See what I mean? This will do. One is impressively deserved. Ha! A one is a kind of a victory of its own, I guess. Wise roll. Oh, let's see. Going all right so far. I hope that one scissor factory in Portugal, yeah? I hope they do the thing where they sell scissors that are like, what is it called? Like tie wrapped to the package. So you're just standing there needing a scissor to open the package of the scissors. And then they'd be like, yeah, you like that, huh? You should buy it from us. You need to buy two. Well, they literally have one factory. They can decide everything they want. They have full power. Or the vacuum seal is even worse. High wraps, you can at least, you know, use your teeth to open it. I'm kidding. I'm just boomeranging back to what we were saying before. Vacuum seal though, no. Honestly, you have a kitchen knife or something, you can get through it anyway, but still. Yeah, boy. I'm telling you. At the top, you got the CEO just like sitting in a chair with scissors for legs. You know, they're just like sitting with multiple scissors. It's the throne of like with all the swords, but it's scissors instead. Hi, Moonlit. Welcome. I was talking about that there's in Portugal, apparently there's only one scissor factory. And I was like, I bet that they have them like sealed, so you actually need a scissor to open them, and they'd be all like, haha, yeah. What is it worth to you? Essentially, you have to get like in some indebted to the scissor boss. I'm making mini books. I'm making tiny books, and I'm gonna build this bookcase hopefully soon. Just a mo. I'm just making some existing ones for now. How are you doing, Moon? Moonlight Greatsword. Carried away by a moonlight shadow. Everything, so many moonlights. Have I guys told you that one of my favorite things in life are day moons? If I look out on a field of tulips with a windmill on it and I see a day moon on top, I'll be like, I will disintegrate on the spot. I will have ascended. I will have fulfilled my life's journey. Allergies, I'm sorry to hear. Also, if you're painting a background and it's a daytime thing with a sky, add a day moon. They're so mysterious. I'm sorry to hear about your allergies. Allergies are pretty horrible. I'm kind of coming out of my own, like I'm on the other side of my own allergies. So I'm doing day moons. Yeah, it's hard to hear, but yeah. Day moons. Moons you see during the day because of their reflection and the position and stuff. Love those. Don't know why, but they catch my fancy. For me, something cold helps the allergies. Usually when I get hay fever during summer, I will buy like popsicles, cheap popsicles. Like, you know those guys that come in like long little containers with various fake fruit flavor that you just throw in. It's just little stick popsicles. Love those because everything cold really helps. Itches and everything. Like cooling down your throat, helping some of the inflammation and the irritation. So yeah, I really love those popsicles when I have like ongoing hay fever. Evening clouds are magic too. Yeah. Golden hour. Clouds are beautiful. A blue one. What's the blue one? 123, that is one of these here. Blade. A huge blade, what the heck? Spicy food helps. That's cool. Sometimes spicy food is not the best to eat when it's warm and stuff, but I love doing that. The certain curries are just so tasty in the heat. All right, I think I'm just gonna cut all the books out. 127. That's one of these. Let's grab these two. You know what? Let's just grab it there. Done. 127, 124. It's here. It's a purple one. 124. Grab this one. Favorite thing is when it rains lightly when the sun is out. I call that banshee weather. In Sweden, there's these kind of like fae. I guess they're kind of faes. They're these kind of appearances in the woods, you know. Wives' tales for men to not go wandering on their own or stuff like that. And for children as well. The Vitra are either both. They're either both kind of like banshees, like ghostly women. Or they can also be kind of, if you've seen Hilda, the animated series, they have Vitras there too, and they're kind of underground kind of little plant creatures, almost like mandragoras, but they're their own thing. So apparently they show themselves, and it's just such an eerie kind of in-between time when it rains and there's sunlight. So the hallucination, you can see the ghostly apparitions during that time. Hence why they call it banshee weather. So that's why I call it, what I also kind of go for calling it just banshee weather. 122. 122 is one of these. And now you know. Is when the fae, the veil is the weakest. On 26, did I already get? No, I didn't get the 26. 2 or 26, okay. In the Philippines, they refer to that type of weather as tikbalang wedding. Minotaur. Oh, it has some ties to the whole thing. I don't have any minotaurs in Sweden. But that's interesting though. Golden hour, yeah. It's lovely. You only get a little moment of golden hour. But I like it. I used to really like catching golden hour by a lake. I used to live closer to a lake that you could swim and stuff in when I lived in Sweden. And I also worked shifts and stuff like that. I had a little part-time job with doing shift stuff and stuff, right? So after the night shift, I would get home in the morning, like around, I don't know, around 6 a.m. or something, probably be home sometime after that. And I would just bike to the lake and swim out. I would make sure I only had my keys. People would know where I was, obviously. It's good to not go and swim on your own and not tell anyone. I would just swim out to the middle of the lake. And usually with the timing of everything, of biking, very much uphill, so it was very much like a very cardio training to the lake. And then the water was really refreshing, just swimming out to the middle of it, and I would just be there floating on my own, pretty much really calmly in the morning, catching the sunrise. So the sky would be getting like golden, and then I'll catch a sunrise and then just bike home. On the opposite side of it all, after an evening shift, I would do the same, because in Sweden the sun kind of hardly sets really during summer, during peak summer. It just kind of always stays a bit bright, so it's never really super pitch black to go do that. But you do get golden hour for a while, essentially, right? So I would just do the same thing, swim out, and then catch a sunset the same way. So both sunset and sunrise, I would make a routine of biking and swimming. And then just sleep. Dogs are also bad at detecting petrichor, the rain smell, yeah. What is it? 118? Did I get one of those? Yeah, and then 119, and I think that's it for these. 26. Yeah, okay. Did bird watching with sunrise. That's pretty nice. That was a great habit. Yeah, I had a really good pace going with that. Like that. I also have, what is it called? It's thalassophobia, when you are kind of fear for things in the water. So, you know, I would set records on the way back if I let my brain wander. It was a lake. It was really dark. Me just crawling, swimming out to the middle and then back. Gosh, on the way back, I could have sworn there would be something coming up out of the water and just gonna hump. But in that sense, I made sure to breathe properly and cardio swim on the way back. But yeah, I do have those fears of rocky waters and everything like that. So yeah, my pulse would skyrocket. So just have proper breathing, not hyperventilating, because you know when you do crawling, you have to kind of submerge your head. If you breathe on your when your left arm is up, you kind of do a couple of like, you know, crawl motions, then up, breathe, and then continue. Swedish Loch Ness monster, yeah. It's the wrong lake, obviously, but oh yeah. No, Owletville, myself when I was an Owlet, there were some shaping. No Subnautica game for you then, right? Not for relaxing. I'm still curious about it. I'll let you know, I have played a game called Death in the Water 2. And I checked my pulse. And I was kind of chill. I was very stressed, but my heart rate was still stayed kind of steady. Focused, because you get attacked by a lot of stuff under the water there. Oh yeah, I was stressed. No Subnautica game for you then, right? Nah, probably not. I'm not sure. You can kind of breathe underwater in Subnautica, though. You have oxygen. It's not the same thing. It's more like Sea of Thieves really freaked me out. Have you ever seen or played Sea of Thieves? It's pirate simulator, essentially, pirate game. Well, the water is very beautiful. It's very realistic, realistically rendered water. And you can fall. You can fall off the ship. Like, it's realistic enough to make me kind of seasick. Hello, Etienne. Welcome. And hello, Steffi. The bullebok that would take you and keep you underwater. Yeah, you see, that's it's good to have respect for water. It's good to have respect for the water, not think that you could manage it, because it's very important to have respect for the water. But yeah, I had that habit of for the swimming to stay fit at the time. Right now, I'm like these hot days are really tricky to just kind of the proper workouts. Did today, and I feel like I never really cooled off the whole day. I think respect and fear of the ocean is a mandatory part of raising someone in Portugal. Yeah, that and giving them their own scissors when they turn 8. After I learned how to swim, they explained that it was essentially underwater currents. Yeah, right. Yeah, the undertow is not to be messed with. Mama, do you think I could have my own scissor one day? Oh, little little Nando, our family saved up for generations to afford these one pair of scissors. One day they will be yours. Really? Can't run with scissors if there are no scissors. That's such a silly situation. One scissor to rule them all. The generational scissors, yeah, and they're all rusty and stuff. They have like tape, scotch tape residue, and they are like tailor scissors, like cloth and fabric scissors, but they've cut paper with them. Like one generation used them to open envelopes, so now they're not good for fabric anymore. Oh, the humanity. I'm giving Joy some like nightmare material right now. Handle the sea better than I like, to be honest. Growing up visiting the Baltic Sea regularly, swimming with jellyfish desensitizes you. Oh, yeah. Sharpen my fabric scissors. There you go. That's what they call them there too, the fabric scissors, because there's just one fabric making them. Shared word for factory. I will defend my fabric scissors with my life. These starts cutting paper. It's gonna be Stitcher. It's gonna be in stitches, not actually, not in terms of like gonna if I ever need to interrogate Stitcher, I will know. Like, I'll never talk. I'll never talk. And this will, oh really? Well, maybe these will change your mind, and then it's actually your scissors. You wouldn't dare. And then takes up like a pack of A4. Misschien een beetje knutselen? No! Oh man. Hi Logan. How are you? Yeah, I'm feeding nightmares today. I'm being taken over by evil. Left-handed, oh my gosh. You monster! Leave them out of this! Lefty tags. What good is it to have scissors, Mrs. Meadow, if you are unable to hold them? They're all right-handed. No! How you doing, Logan? Lovely to have you here. We're talking silly nightmare scenarios of people. There's a lot of cosplayers and crafting people here, and having I know the value of having good like fabric scissors. Debuff for looking prettier while writing. Debuff for left-handed. The betrayal of those scissors from the cheap children craft kits, the art kit with the dried out markers. No, the dried out markers with the tips pressed into the actual case. It's a struggle. It's a struggle not to. I'm not a lefty, but I've heard of the struggle of smearing the ink. Hey, if it works, it works. I'm not gonna lie, I always hear the Mario, what is it, like the Mario oof whenever anyone ever writes oof. Like, oof! Yeah, that's all fine not to. That's actually a bit of a, I'm sure it's out of consolation as well, right? Sacrificial piece of paper. Oh gosh, yeah. Like even art gloves won't help. They just smear things anyway. Fun fact having to do with the dried out markers, they're really supposed to be like that. You have to rehydrate them with water. Water markers? Sure, but once the tip is just pressed down into the actual thing, it's like, oh dang. Does help when you fight, because not a lot of people encounter people that are left. So you have the upper hand. Don't you mean the other hand? On the other hand. Yeah. The dried out markers were part of an art kit we had in the US. Also, hoot hoot. Nice, creative use of the hand emoji. I like it. That's when you do this. Boink. Yeah, you do that. Then they go like, oh no, and then just block it. And then you develop a technique that does. You beat the unbeatable technique. The ultimate defense. That's how you sign the number 6 in Mandarin? What? Just poke poke them in the eye? Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! That's so silly. I'm sorry. That's an effective way to stop the 6-7. Well, I don't know. 7 might just be like a slap in the face, so it must just like. Hi, Piero. A tad bit late. My work here is done. You didn't do anything. Welcome, Piero. For a moment, I looked at the statistics, and for some reason I thought views were concurrent viewers, and I was like 113 concurrent viewers. Quickly, everybody, like the stream again. Unlike it and re-like it. I will like it. I want to see what difference it makes now that we've been streaming for a mo. Like. I'm being for real though, they have a one-handed number signing system based on the recording symbols. Oh! +1 again, thank you. No, I'm genuinely curious. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I've noticed that stream going on for a little bit gets a little bit more traction. Have you guys seen counting binary with one hand? I think Sakurai, the maker of Smash Brothers, was doing that in one of the like dev videos that they did for that game. It's really interesting. I practiced it for a mo just for funsies, but I don't think it really replaces the classic 10 digit. But you can count really, yeah, you kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I guess. Starts with 0 anyway. You can continue it on the other side too. So we got 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. You can count the pretty high numbers that way. Probably, yeah. 512? What is it? 512? Maybe 511 because the 0 counts as 1. Yeah, almost 1024, mainly because of the 0 being one of the values. Binary is interesting. Whenever we talk about binary, like numbers and values and stuff like that for game and stuff like that, there's always this classic civilization thing. I'm sure you guys know it already. I'll tell it still for those that don't. Hit toe control. My toes just I get cramps really easily when I even try to do anything with my toes because I have talents. But yeah, really interesting way of going about it, counting more. But Civilization, you know, the strategy game that gets shortened as Civ. Basically, you have multiple nuclear guns. Exactly, I'm going to talk about that. You have different historical world leaders, right, in the game. Well, representing their nations and everything like that, and stuff like. Sorry. Let me get back on track. Yeah. So the original one, I think, or one of the early ones. The value for how aggressive a character is, like one of the world leader is in that game, was determined by a hexadecimal, or like by a number, a value from 0 to 250, 250 something, 254, I suppose. And Gandhi, obviously, historically, quite the pacifist. 255 it would be normally, but 0 is usually a number too. So, but yeah, a total of 255. 255 values, right? So you have some that are like incredibly aggressive. They go like 150 something. I don't know really, right? They're prone to start wars and attack and invade, stuff like that, right? So they added Gandhi to the game. Gandhi, historically known for being a pacifist, everything like that, right? So they wanted obviously to make him very, very, very peaceful. So they gave him a minus value. He wasn't going to be aggressive at all. No 0, below 0, below 0. The thing they did not account for was that going minus meant going from the top down instead. So if you have 255 values up, you put them like minus 10, that ended up being 240 something up here instead. It started counting backwards the other way around. So Gandhi in Civilization, supposedly the most pacifistic one, as you can see in chat, nuclear Gandhi is the thing. Incredibly prone to start conflict. Yeah, 246, there you go. Which is just hilarious, honestly. And it's just stayed that way. Yeah, well, I guess the thing is, like, when they put him at 1, there's still a chance that he would start conflict, right? So they wanted to put him at less even, like no chance of any aggression. Because it would be uncharacteristic. They did not patch it. I don't think so, because it was the old one, so it's not something that is easy to patch. And I think that because that was just the case, that just kind of stuck around. Yeah, it's a meme now. Every Civilization game just does that now. It's just how Gandhi is in Civilization. Old Civ. That was the original old Civ, and I think that's still a thing, honestly. I'm sure you can activate it in like options or something. Oh, there you go. They did put him at 0, but researching the democracy in modern age makes all the leader get -1, so he became nuclear modern. Oh, that's the thing. That's how it goes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's the thing. So it is when you reach nuclear. That's the thing. Yeah, thank you. -1, and it's just the most friggin' the incredibly aggressive. So funny. Okay, we got books. Am I like supposed to glue them together? Have you guys built book nooks before? Would you recommend me gluing them together? Surely, because they're showing me the little piles here. There's no way they're gonna stay there otherwise. That's demo crazy is what it is. Okay, let's bring out the other books. Yeah, I feel like we should probably glue them together. They're not gonna stay put otherwise, and I'm not gonna be able to stash them anywhere. Is that really all the books? Huh. I miscalculated, it seems. Okay. Let's make the piles of books then. Well, let's build a bookshelf they should go on. Let's see, orange. Man. They don't show me which ones are which. These two, I think. With a small red one. Where are the books? Not this one. Should be this one. No, it's actually not. Yeah, I'm gonna sort them out. Big and small books, yeah. Which ones are which? The sand ones, the sandy ones. Okay, these two together along with one of these. Is that right? At the top, yes, but there's one in between there. Can't figure out which one that is. I think it is one of these actually. Yeah, so many tiny books, huh? Followed by... Oh my gosh, the colors are not even good on this example either. Oh gosh, I hear a seagull in the background getting started on its Hi Mojito. Did I not build these books? Are they tricking me? No, here's one. No, but that's a big one. It's not supposed to be the big one. Huh? I'm very confused. They're showing me a book I don't have. Alright, well, for now we put this here. We look at the other piles. The next one is one that I saw. This. It's one of these with a darker one. It looks like one of these. Like so. Yeah, I should check on their Bloomy. And then it's a black one. Loop. Is this your book? No, where'd you get that one? And then the blue one at the end of it all. No. It's a green one here. Yeah, this looks right. Like this. And then the blue one at the end of it all. That's one of the, that's another pile. This one is complete at least. Now I would be very tempted to put them all next to each other, like properly, you know, pulled out to the edges like you would in a library, but I think with putting it a little bit, like matching up the backs would give it some more depth. So I'm just gonna do that. Since we're not really gonna be able to look straight at this bookshelf, I think it's just important to let it have the kind of the depth. For the whimsy, because you know, the pile of books I'm gonna put a little bit askew with the books on top as well, kind of giving the implication that the books are actually being read, you know. It's the small details. It's in the little details. Next one is this one, the red one, like this. Whimsy. And then this one is the top of it all. Is this your card? A pile of books. Look how cute. Look at the cuties. Still, I have no idea where that other book is. That's supposed to be at the top. It looks like one of these. But it's not. It's actually one of these. 2-1. Maybe I didn't make the 2 ones. That would explain why I can't find them, you know? No, I didn't make them. Ah. Ha. Case closed. Two of these. I was thinking that too, because I'm cutting against me, but I had my thumb there. That's probably not a good thing to do. No, I don't need the blade anymore. We're almost at the bookshelf. It's getting warm in here. I want to build a bookshelf. Remember to hydrate, everybody. I'm out of fruits now, but I have some water. Ish. Watermelons to be very hydrating. They are. They're mostly water. Yeah, today's barometric pressure is dropping quite heavily. Tomorrow as well. It should turn. Might be turning tomorrow evening, but it's going low. It's dropping. So it's very headachy. My right eye is affected. To a degree. No pain though, but I'm getting the I have a lens flare, and it's not because of my glasses. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Finally the book I need. And another one here. A stream restored it. Worth it. Always worth it. Being silly through the pain. That's a good way to cope with the pain. Okay. All right. Next pile of books. This one goes on top. Like so. Yeah. And this one I'm gonna tilt a little bit. These two can be all right. Can be straight. Next one. Next one, a little bit angled. Oh, that's a lot of glue. Angled and angled, there you go. I like that. Squeeze too much. There you go, like this. Slight angles in the book. Yeah, I like that. Okay. 1, 2. Next one, red. They're just big ones, red and black. And lock in to get to the bookcase. Not gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it today. Natural pile, yeah, that's what we want to do, right? Let's put the books together at least, you know? We're finally done with the books. I shouldn't push myself too much. I should take it easy. Is the angle one winged? Ha 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 ha. Take it easy, lemon squeezy, easy peasy. Oh yeah. Next one is this one for later. Huh? No, that's not right. I'm missing books again. Okay, fine. Next one is one of these, I think. Or is it one of these? These. With this one. And this one. Maybe. No, probably this one. Yeah. Like so. Doesn't really matter. This is my library. I cannot see what these last ones are, honestly. It's so dark. This picture is so badly, that's such bad contrast. It's this one. And it's... I think I'm missing some books again. That or the pictures are just not accurate. Which could also be a thing, honestly. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, there's 5 piles. I don't no idea then. They're like different shades of blue and black, right? And I don't have that many blues or blacks. I already used some here. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it's supposed to be small books that are put together like this. Yeah, it looks like it. Welp. I guess we just improvise a bit, put them together. This one is really pretty though. I don't wanna. We'll do this. That's fine. That's fine. There are a couple called standby for extra pieces, so I can just I'll figure it out. There you go. Oh dear. So that one, and then we do make a pile of these with some books somehow. Maybe. No idea. That one's done. And then we have one that has, yeah, I have no idea. Here's a dark one. Followed by starting with one of these. Yeah, it looks alright. I think we got them all. These are rolled up, so ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. Here we go. Oh, they're in the wrong order. Can still be fixed. There you go. Dunzo, we got him. All the books are accounted for. These are just decorative parts of the actual bookcase, so we just save these for later. And we all Gucci. Members, remind me on the member stream to tell you the story. I'll write it down to see if I can remember it for later. Of the best reaction to a pun I've had to this day. Yeah, there are too many pieces for this one, but next time we get the first bookshelf done and more books, clearly. It's just a bunch of books. It's just a pile of books. It's a bunch of books. Oh, this one's pretty too. You know what? Next time, it's going to be an IKEA. It's going to be an IKEA stream. We're just going to put together furniture ahead of time. So we can, like, look forward to putting the stuff into the furniture, right? Lord Nando. Rise. So next stream, a real library with real shelves and books. Yeah, they're real. What you talking about? I think these aren't real. Does this feel real? Smack. You have the ultimate power pronouncing IKEA names correctly. It doesn't help because no one knows what I'm talking about. No one knows what I'm talking about when I say it the actual way. No one knows what I'm talking about. How would you say it? Well, give me an IKEA name and I'll tell you. In the meantime, I'm going to round things up. If you believe hard enough, they're real. The IKEA names? No. The way people pronounce them, they're, even if you think really hard enough, even if you think happy thoughts, they're never real. I bet you guys say like Galax or something. I can't, it doesn't even help because I can't hear you guys say it. Laughs in American. What is, how does laughing in American sound like? Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh, here you go. No. You say exactly, yeah, I pretended. See, I know you, I know you. Eagle cry. Psh. You just hear in the background. Is it ha 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 ha? A big drink. Okay, that's mean. Okay, how would you say caw? Caw. Okay, caw. Callax. Okay. Let me type them again. I will write them. I will read them the way you say them. I'll give you this and then we wrap up. Different ox. Oh, I didn't know it has a different name. I believe it is just the same name. Also, so yeah, okay. So the shelves, yeah. It's kallax. It's a pause syllable. Kallax. Oh my gosh, I would love to hear you guys say that word before I say it the right thing. What do you guys say? Lach, Captain? Kallax. Kallax. Aiket. Yeah, that sounds very a Dutch way of saying it. Lag. Do you say lag captain? Okay. Lag kapten. Lag kapten. The ups and downs, the intonations are very important. Yeah, okay, so aiket, it's eket. Eket. What was the other thing you guys said? Hemmafixare? Hemmafixare. And I will say it in a sentence. Jag ska köpa en hemmafixare. So, hemmafixare. Kapten, yeah. Lag. Og. Not lag. Lag. Kapten. Jag ska köpa en lagkapten. Lagkapten. Jag ska bygga en kallax. Kallax. Why does your E sound like all vowels? Ear. It's like your I, but reversed. I, ear. It's like, think of it in reverse. Ear. You say that, Joy, but you have the ow that has all the vowel sounds in it when you slow it down. You want an onion? And you go like, you want an I-O? I-O? Ow. Yeah, UI. It has a special pronunciation. It's essentially its own letter in Dutch. IKEA. It's basically like an electric Kia car. IKEA. Owl. Yeah. The sound for owl. Slow it down. Owl. What is it? IKEA? Yeah, IKEA. Hey man, wanna go to IKEA? IKEA. It's a Greek word. You think Greeks would say IKEA? I'll counter with A, and E. Okay. IKEA. Yeah, good. That's closer. But see, so you see what I mean? I go like, hey, I don't know. You may give me something else. Give me another sweet, another IKEA name. Language class stream when? that is the old me. We don't do that here. Nah, let's round things up. IKEA most purchased furniture. The top 12. Top 12. You guys know what I'm gonna do. Bestsellers. Oh. How do I do this? Okay, you know what? Make it extra special. Here we go. Let's see. Let's have a look see at the Netherlands most sold. All right. Reject. And these are really good. These are really good. Okay. Chatto matene. Oh, I put the music back. A topic for the next meet and greet. Read this, Bill. Hold just a moment. I'll sort it out. We'll do this for now. All right. Window capture. IKEA. That found one. This one. Very good. Okay. We got it. Hootsu, everybody. Hootsu. I have what I need here. Hootsu, everybody. Thank you for today. We got a pile of books, a bunch of books, and we're gonna build a bookcase next time. We're gonna build more than one bookcase. We're gonna build them ahead of time so we can fill them with books later. Sound good? I think that's an excellent idea. I might be biased though, but I find it as an excellent idea. So yeah. Wednesday, I'm going to play Star Fox. It's going to be a fun stream. I'm really looking forward to that. I've played it a lot when I was younger, and I haven't played it in a hot minute. Not a full playthrough, at least. I play the first stage or two now and then, but I don't really play the whole thing through, so it's going to be really fun to do it on stream. Let me put this away for now. So yeah, there we go. And so that's going to be fun one. Look forward to it. I'm going to be dressed like Fox McCloud for the funsies of it all. And then on Friday, the members of the channel, you become a member by clicking the join button. Make sure to click the join button once and make sure that you filled in that you can receive gifted subs as well, because there are some generous plumies that give out gifted subs. And yeah, then you might be able to get one from those very generous plumies. make sure to check that you have filled in that you can get subs in the channel. And yeah, so on Friday, members only, I am gonna be drawing. I'm not gonna be drawing. I'm going to be tinkering with my Joy-Cons for my Switch. I'm gonna mod them to be more silent, less clicky, more like shorter travel, everything, less clicky, shoulder buttons, everything. Because I really like the Joy-Cons. I really like the Switch when it's like put together as it is. But these just feel very cheap. They're not rattly. Well, these are a little bit rattly. The shoulder buttons are a little rattly, so I'm gonna tighten everything up. Also, I'm gonna change the analog sticks to Hall effect sticks here that do not get stick drift because they use a Hall effect magnetic things instead of these.
Hoot hoot.
Thank you, Nando.
Vanderbos recruited a new alchemist.
Thank you, Plumi. Thank you, Nando. Really appreciate it. Nice gifted dude. So yeah, this is gonna be for members. Special thing, something I've been wanting to do for a while. Very passionate about it. I love tinkering with electronics, so I figured I would share it with you guys. For real, Nando. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's what's happening. And Saturday is another artsy taxi, so you can get your request in then too, and I'll probably draw it on that stream. There's not a lot of requests listed up, so. We have a couple to start off with at least. That's gonna be really fun. All right, heart, hands for everybody. You're absolutely lovely. And speaking of IKEA, you know who also went and
Hoot hoot. Play high.
play high. I'm gonna teach you too, Plumi. Okay? Don't look away from me. Don't look away from me. You know who also, thank you very much for the 2-month stitcher, by the way. You know who also shops at IKEA recently? That's right. Sugar Plumies shop at IKEA. And what did they buy? I wonder. Can I just like shrink? Yeah, okay, I can shrink it. That's good. Nice, okay. This is all I need, honestly. These are some best sellers from IKEA. Joe Hughes went to IKEA and bought a clip cactus. Miri Mage went to the IKEA and built an Alfta. Natsu went to IKEA and bought a smycka. Stiel Silverfan went to the IKEA and got a Nemmarö. Milova went to the IKEA and got a Hållbar. Burb Kai went to the IKEA and got a Görsnygg. Maika went to the IKEA and got a Stjärnbuske. Neko went to the IKEA and got a Silverpäron. Steffi went to the IKEA and got a Gårdsbutik. Lapis Dragon went to the IKEA and got a Skubb. Nyajime, well, I'm gonna find some silly ones. Okay, sorry, we're gonna do the last three here. Lapis Dragon went to the IKEA and got a Klackenäs. Nyajime went to the IKEA and got a Möjlighet. Dragoon Freya went to the IKEA and got a Svartpoppel. There you go. Thank you, Sugar Plumies. Thank you. Just so you guys know, some of these are named after places. Very nice. Some words just mean other things. This is just a word. It means possibility. This is a place. Frost, trixig. Trixig is just like tricky. Pepprig is just peppery. Skubb doesn't mean anything. Silverpäron means silver pears. Stjärnbuske is star bush. Gårdsbutik is a yard sale, yard shop. Görsnygg means makes pretty. Hållbar is durable. Nämmarö is a place. Smycka is decorating. Klippkaktus is just cutting a cactus. Aptitlig is just straight up. Aptitlig is just smakelig. Smakelig. Just means tasty. Appetizing. So yeah. And once again, the founder of IKEA did this because they are dyslexic, and it's easier to ask about the actual name of things. How did the blah 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 sell instead of how did article 25.30 point, you know, something something, how did that sell? So names and words. Right, thank you all so much. Part 2. I don't know what appetizing is in Spanish. That would have been a good Quattrolingo word otherwise. Thank you all for today. It's been really fun. I will see you guys again on Wednesday for some Star Fox. I'm playing the PC version, essentially the not the remake, what is it called? Can't think of it now. But essentially the ported one when they actually I can't think of the word right now. Decompilation. They took the code and translated it to PC code, so it's actually running natively on PC. So that means improved textures, improved 60 frame gameplay, widescreen. It wasn't a thing back then. So that's gonna be fun. All right. Thank you. For now we say bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Hey door. We say hey door. Hey 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 hey. Hey 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 hey. Have a nice week everybody. Have a cozy week. Hey door. Hey door. That's a really good way of saying it actually. And yeah. Hey 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 hey. Bye 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 bye. Stay lovely everybody. See you again real soon. Dui da. Ha en bra dag, en fin dag. I can't with those words. Bye bye, hey hey, bye bye.